Okay, what is up, everyone? Whoa, what the fuck? Your like icon thing didn't load in right away. it was it was like a camera thing, and then it showed like a completely different image. I think for a split second, and then
Oh,
went to went to the guard jump.
the fuck?
You have no idea, bro. But all right, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Animation Revaluation Podcast. I am Lizer, and with me, as always, is Jay. What's up?
Yeah.
How you doing, man? How have you been since the last ep?
Doing pretty good. I've been actually pretty happy. So we're
Let's
taking it one
change
day at a
that.
time. No. uh,
I have a gun.
but other than that, I've been doing pretty good.
Good. Good to hear, man. As for me,
Uh,
I've been just busy. To be
yeah, that
honest,
sounds about right.
I almost didn't have enough time to watch this anime. Oh fuck, that's loud. Uh, let's go. Okay. Thanks, song, for the 12-month subscription. Damn. Thirsty ass following me for 12 months. What the fuck? Yeah, I almost didn't have time to watch it because I've just been so fucking busy lately. But I literally just finished it like 15 minutes ago.
Did you watch it to completion?
Yeah. I should probably ask, did you before like we jump into it?
I stopped at 5.
Okay. So I
So
won't go beyond 5 then.
okay, that sounds about
Actually, let me pull up the episode list so I can see which one's 5. No, I don't want to watch Oshinoko. Get out of here.
right.
I mean, I do, just not right now. Episode 5, crunch time. Okay. All right. So let's see. How does one explain what this is? So, have you seen Spy Family or Spy X Family?
Yes.
All right, this is that. Thank you guys for coming. Hope you enjoyed.
Night.
Good night. No, so basically, Buddy Daddies is a show about two assassins who basically take in a young girl. So we have our main cast of Kazuki. He is, as I stated, an assassin, but he's more so like the tactician, the brains of the operation. Although upon first looking at his character, you wouldn't really know because he's very like lighthearted and goofy. You wouldn't think that he has a tactical mind to him, but he's the brains behind what they do. And paired up with him is Ray. Boom, that's this guy. Ray is very laid back, very like. If you've ever seen My Hero Academia, Aizawa is his name, the eye dude that can like take your powers away. That's kind of Ray's character right there, where he's just very laid back, always tired, talks in that like monotone voice, but is actually fucking cracked. I like that it was so different for the whole like here happy-go-lucky isn't also the idiot. Yeah, that was a nice change. So that's Ray's casual look, but this is what he looks like when he's in like fucking assassin mode. So it looks like a completely different person. That's when you kind of get the like, oh shit, that's John Wick. Like let me not fuck with this guy.
They don't know.
And with John Wick, we have his dog. That's the thing that he was like protecting and everything. So Ray and Kazuki also have something that they protect, and that is little Meaty, the girl that came into their lives. I haven't seen a man look that good in a suit since Jay. I've never seen Jay in a suit. I'll take your word for it. But here's Meaty. Meaty is adorable. That's literally all I can say about her. She's fucking adorable. He can assassinate me any day. What the fuck? Thirsty ass. What the fuck? So basically, to break it down, episode 1, we have these two guys. They have a target that they gotta take out. It's like this rich dude. His wife is a bitch that like wants everything her way, and he is, I think he's rich from like something else, like some kind of business venture, but he also partakes in human trafficking. So the guys have been tasked to take him out. So Kazuki is, I believe, the driver in the car. Ray is like stationed on a bike, chasing after the car that the guy's in. Am I thinking of the right thing?
I'm sorry, what?
I don't know if I'm thinking about the right assassination, the very first assassination.
The first one, I don't. Oh, they're on the highway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, right? Where Kazuki's driving and Ray is on the motorcycle.
On the motorcycle, yep.
Yeah. Ray Papa. Okay, good. That's correct. Yeah, it's been a while since I watched the first episode. I watched episode 1, 2, and 3 like maybe the day after we did the last podcast, and everything else like just in spurts between. I watched like the last 5 right now. I know that they like lose Ray at one point, but like that's when the twist is like, haha, I got you, bitch. I'm actually working with him, and Kazuki turns around and it's like boom, boom, and then they kill the other guy. Ray kills the last guy. I know for the rich assassin dude, they have to get into this tower. It's like fucking Trump Tower. And he's hosting a party, and there's just massive security everywhere. So they pretend that they're going to be delivering a cake, because apparently the rich dude has a super sweet tooth, and the wife's a bitch and wants everything right and her way. So they get their boy, Kyutaro, who is right here. Boom. This is also the guy that like gives them all their hits and everything. He's the guy who gives them the details, pays them and everything. He's, the middleman basically. So they get him to use like a voice changer to act like he's the wife on the phone when the guards are like, hey, I don't know nothing about no fucking cake. What are you doing here? She's like, fuck you, motherfucker, I want my cake. And it's really like, him the whole time. Idiot. Yeah. And they're like, oh shit, my bad. And the whole time that we're getting this lead up of them, or of bro went off, of Kazuki dressed up as Santa with this cake on like a cart. It keeps cutting to this girl who is meaty, but we don't get to see her face right away. We just see like her legs or like her neck down. And she's traveling through Japan, people are helping her, like pointing her in the right direction. She just has like this paper. She sees Santa, she sees the cake. She's like, wow, that must be amazing. Jumps into the elevator after the guards like let Kazuki through. He's like, what the fuck do I do? You want to taste the cake? So she starts eating. He's like, oh, it's so good. He's hyped because he actually made the cake, and he likes when people compliment the things that his culinary skills. Yeah, basically. Elevator opens. Like, I'm gonna go see my daddy. Run to the hall. Fucking guards start popping caps. So Kazuki had to like grab her real quick. Bro said taste. She heard devour. You right? She ate like half that fucking cake, bro.
Bro, with the hands.
Yeah,
too.
with her hands.
it was just like handful after handful, and I was like, hey, ain't you supposed to be taking this cake somewhere?
Hey. But he pulls her away from the gunfire, and then we find out that Ray was actually under the cart, and he just starts going off John Wick mode, just fucking dodging and shooting and doing all that shit. He fucking like break dances and shit while he's assassinating people, bro. Like his legs just don't quit.
Devil Trigger is playing throughout the entire time.
Yeah. At some point, Meaty gets away, and the guy that they're trying to assassinate grabs her and is like, "I'll shoot the kid."
I was like, whoa.
Yeah, but they save her. They shoot the guy, so they did their job. Made a mess of it, but they did it. And to get out quick and clean, Ray rappels down the side of the building. But Kazuki doesn't have that, so he's like, "Hey, the little girl was looking for her dad," so he's like, "I'm your dad." And then they just kind of blend in with the crowd. He's like, "Excuse me, I have my daughter here. We need to get to safety." And they get out, and he's like, "What the fuck do I do with this child?" And that's kind of like 90% of the show is, what the fuck do I do with this child? 'Cause I think for the first
There's
3 episodes maybe is just them trying to continue to do their job while dealing with her. I thought he really was her dad for a split second. Yeah, I thought it was, because it keeps flashing back to like his ex, and she was pregnant and something happened in which he's not with her anymore, but he's sending her money that she's not accepting. So I thought maybe that was his child too, but they reveal pretty quickly that it's not actually his. And it was actually the child of the guy that they had to assassinate. So we find out that her mom, who I also have a picture of, Misaki, she was a prostitute and a singer at a club, like a jazz club or something. Had an affair with this rich dude, got pregnant. Don't know if he ever knew, but basically never, loved the kid or anything. And basically wanted to use her as blackmail. Like, here's your kid, give me money for her.
I'm gonna tell your wife if you don't.
Yeah. Even though she sent the physical child. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Wow, that really doesn't make any sense. Like, she sent the kid to him, expecting for him to send someone back with money. What if he was just like, "Fuck you, and I'm keeping the kid"? Like, she's just lost at that point. Yeah. What are you gonna do? The guy who almost killed her is the daddy, mind blown. Yeah. So they actually have a episode where Kazuki goes to like track her down to try to bring Meaty back, because he's like, "I'm a fucking assassin. What am I gonna do with a kid? Like, this can't be." Knocks out her pimp, like rakes his nose or something. She slaps him. He's like, "How dare you hit my man?" And basically just like talks to her and finds out that she doesn't give a shit about this kid at all. And this kid, like, although he's saying, I can't do anything for her, she's been a bright spot in his life so far. Just in that general anime, like, "Oh my god, she's so cute," like that kind of stuff. Mom. Yeah. So he's decided, like, okay, we're gonna take care of this girl. Ray's like, "What the fuck, dude?" Because Ray just lives his life of like, "I'm gonna do the job and then I'm gonna go home and play Mario Kart," not Mario Kart. There's a difference.
And like some turn-based RPG too.
Yeah, just video games in general, shooters, whatever. But he is cracked at what he does, like the assassination shit. He's a fucking beast. And we find out, actually, well, I don't know, dude. Have you heard about his backstory yet by episode 5?
We got a little bit of it. We didn't get a lot. Like his abusive father, and
I mean, you don't learn much more than that later on, but
they like show a bit of it.
Yeah, so he comes from a family of assassins, and his father like trained him from young to be the perfect assassin, basically, and he wasn't allowed to like really have a childhood or emotions or any kind of weakness. So that's why he is the way he is. She even horribly sang her mom's song. Yeah, like her mom's song that she played that she would always do in the club.
Yeah,
like the token song. She was trying to sing it. I also really felt bad that she wanted her mom's hamburger steak.
Found out it was
like the fucking Hungry Man.
I was like,
oh no. character was saying, bro.
Had
This
like an
show,
authentic like home cooked meal and was just
yeah,
like, yeah, my mom's is better, and I was like, okay,
bro
and then
gave her
found out what the mom.
manwich. Dude,
I was like,
the
oh,
show has,
that fucking broke me.
yeah, the show does a very good job of like, ha 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 ha, I want to cry. Like
I'm not
100%.
crying, you're crying.
um, Watching Ray realize that he didn't want to leave her. Yeah. But Jay hasn't seen that. Jay only saw up to episode 5. Because Jay's a dick.
Wow.
Wow. I didn't realize we had Owen Wilson as a guest. How you doing? When are you gonna take care of your daughter, Owen? Perfect topic. Yeah, like the rest of the show is just kind of them dealing with those. It's like slice of life shit, you know. They try to enroll her in daycare, figuring out what kind of clothes a little girl needs, how to make friends for her. It's a bunch of different things, yeah. Her getting lost in the park, and
Oh, nice.
with the thing she says of like, your papa is the one who comes to rescue you. So Ray came to rescue her, and he was like, I'm her papa.
Mm-hmm.
That hit me. I was
W
like, oh,
moment.
oh.
W moment.
That was a mom episode. Oh yeah, that was. For real, especially after what she said about Daddy's protecting him, remembering his dad. Yeah, exactly. And a lot of the comedy comes from like their differing personalities too. So Kazuki is very much the dad wife, where he's doing all the cooking, the cleaning, scheduling things. He does sewing for her, like everything that would generally be the mom's job is what he does. And Ray just kind of, for a majority of the show, just sits around and just plays video games with her. And it's like, I'm spending time with her. What else do you want me to do? I'm like, you know what? Facts. She has no one else to play with. It's not like they can have kids come over all the time. There was one part early on, I think in like episode 3, where they're trying to leave the apartment, and they try to like leave her a bunch of snacks so she doesn't notice that they're leaving. And she starts crying because she notices, and a woman comes and it's like, what's going on here? I thought that was gonna be like their neighbor, and she was gonna be like, well, I can watch her, and she would become like a main character or something. I was just like, oh, okay. I thought that's where it was gonna go, and then it wasn't. Bro failed his first mission to watch her calm and dad. Yeah. I feel like there's not much I can say, to be honest, because of the way the show is. Like, so many episodes are just the same thing, just them dealing with the slice of life thing of having the daughter, you know?
I mean, they got her into daycare though.
Yeah, they got her into daycare.
That was a whole ordeal.
By doing forgery and stuff. Have you met this guy yet?
Only saw him, didn't get a full introduction.
Okay, so what I can say is that he is basically the main antagonist.
Oh, he's the problem.
Yeah.
Cool. He looked like a problem.
He's the main, like, physical antagonist, but he works for the main antagonist.
Oh, so there's more.
Yeah.
There's always more.
Yeah, but he's basically just the trigger man, you know?
Mm-hmm.
His name is Rio.
Rio? Like
yeah.
I-O? Like
R-Y-O.
Oh, okay.
Rio Ogino. And I'll say he's also an assassin. And he's just very, like, you can probably tell from looking at him, just cold-blooded killer. Doesn't really...
He's like triple of, like, the little girl's fucking height.
Doesn't give a shit about anything or anyone. Just, like, no empathy, like, no emotions. And his thing is, the only thing he cares about is marking down the last words of his victims, because he feels like that's what your life culminates to, is what you say in your final words. So he judges you based on them. Yeah. So if he was trying to, like, if he was gonna kill me, I'll say, like, fucking horse penis, and he'd be like, what the fuck?
Okay. He's gonna be like, yeah, this guy's a weirdo. Bring him back.
Bring him back to life. I need more information.
I just need to know why. That's what that would all just be about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's basically the show. It's just them dealing with that, and like, we're gonna try to get a job. Oh no, Meaty's here. We can't. Let's try to do this. Oh no, and then like, oh, I was about to say a spoiler. My bad. Other people help out eventually.
Okay, so
And yeah. But yeah, I just finished it like right before we started, and
also
I'm
the
not okay.
the daycare. Oh, that's never okay. That's never okay.
Let's just say the world of assassins is a dark one.
Also, they had like the daycare lady just built like a whole mom. Like she's definitely going home to somebody else, like someone her own kid or something.
All right, look. So me saying I'm not okay, it wasn't a bad thing. All right. But I will
Okay.
say that the show ends with like a collage of like pictures that they took,
Yeah.
and one of them is of Meaty holding the daycare lady and just like her face buried in her tits, and she's like, "Whoa." I was like, I want that picture. It should have been me.
It should have been me.
But yeah, I think that's kind of it for my summary of the show, because so much of it, like so much of the big stuff happens like in the last 4 episodes. Honestly, like the first what, like seven, 7 or 8 is just normal slice of life stuff, and then everything is just like, oh, it's serious now.
Huh, so they just have like they just turned the switch on.
Yeah, like it's still there's still lighthearted and funny moments that happen, but there's the secondary story happening, and you're like, oh fuck, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
That's.
So from the 5 that you watched, what do you think of the show so far?
I fucking love it. It caught me. It definitely it had my attention like first episode off,
Mm.
and I was like, okay. I was like, I could get with this. And then as it progressed, and I was like, okay. I do have one question, and it's about the cat
Uh-huh.
from the first episode. Did I ever get the cat back?
Nope.
Pissed.
Yeah, but you're supposed to believe that, you know, you went to a good family.
Yeah. Oh, pissed. It should have been them. Ray should have got his cat. But overall, and as a whole of the 5 episodes that I did see, I am a fan. I do like this anime, and also I do recall actually seeing a clip from this anime. I don't remember where or how long ago it was, but it was the scene of Kazuki at the daycare with the ball, playing with the kids.
Yeah. Him,
And
like,
it was that.
bopping it on his legs and his head and stuff.
Yeah, and also the clothes, kind of the whole, the kids didn't want to like play with Mira because of her clothes. That's what I really remember, but that could just be like, because this anime like just finished in April.
Yeah. I thought it was a yaoi. Yeah, a lot of people did because of the name.
I refuse to be tricked again.
Yeah, so it's a brand new anime, and it didn't have a manga. It was like a direct to anime story.
Yeah, which is which was weird because usually, because I don't remember like seeing it. I just know I remember that scene in specific. I don't know if it was a clip, and it wasn't recent. Like this was before this even started airing, so I don't even know how I could have seen this. Maybe a trailer or something.
Probably a trailer, yeah.
But Overall, this gets us this is a like a solid 8 for me. I
Nice.
absolutely enjoy this like
Yeah.
episode by episode.
Yeah, it's a very sweet story. I was shocked with the whole like not having a manga thing because like especially when it comes to Japan animation, like they're very secure with that stuff and it's expensive. So they make sure that it's like something that's going to do well. So for them to not have any prior
Like source material.
source
I
material,
guess.
yeah, that they know has a fandom attached to it, to just directly animate this from like a guy like, hey guys, I have this great story for you, you're gonna fucking love it. That took a lot and it paid out for them. But you don't see that happen much. I know like I mean Dragon Ball Super did it, but it's fucking Dragon Ball. You can make the worst Dragon Ball thing and it's gonna make you money. Sagas.
Mm-hmm.
I think Darling in the Franxx was also
Yeah,
direct, but then had a manga adaptation after. I don't remember, but those are
I
like
just
the
got
only
angry
ones.
hearing that name. I just got physically aggressive.
Bro, I went shopping yesterday. I had my Demon Dice hat on, and then dude stopped me in the store. Was like, "Is that Darling in the Franxx?" It's like,
Oh,
spit on you.
what?
I'll fucking dare you.
Christ. Yikes, bro.
Here, I want to put up a picture. For anyone who doesn't want spoilers, look away from the screen, including you, Jay, if you don't want
Okay.
spoilers for the last episode. I'll put this up for anyone who does want to see. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to put it up for a little bit and then delete it. So I'm putting it up now. I'll say when I delete it. All right, it's gone.
Okay.
That was a screen grab from the last episode. I'm gonna cry. Yep. Yep. I really enjoyed this story. Man, just in those last few episodes, seeing characters that I didn't expect to see again come back. Just the way the story culminated and seeing how the characters grew and everything. Really fucking good. I don't know, man. It probably also helps, like, you know, I just had my nephew. I've had, you know, the whole thing in the past with my ex and the kid. Like that. So stuff like this, like, really hits me. Is that, like, this, Sweetness and Lightning. Like, those kind of shows really get me.
I did finish Sweetness and Lightning.
Yeah, so good, man. I'll watch that shit anytime.
Very good.
So good. So for me, I'd say that this is probably like a 9.5. I don't want to say 10. I would say 10 if it was a little longer and I got to explore things more. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. So you said what, 8?
I got an 8, yeah.
8 or 9.5. It definitely did well.
It does.
What did you rate it, Chad?
Nico definitely watched. She watched with me this morning, so maybe she might have some input. Give it a couple seconds.
I rated Jay's Buns. Damn.
What does that mean?
Pogsley.
What the? Okay.
I
What
know.
does that even mean?
I know Song also watched it, but she only watched up to episode 7 so far. But she really liked it and was just like, "Don't give me spoilers." So yeah. All in all, I think it's a great story. You should check it out. If you don't like it within the first like 3 to 5, then just drop it. It's not a big deal if these kinds of things aren't your type of show. But I think generally a lot of people would like this. And I mean, as far as I know, the general consensus has been we want more, make a season 2, which I don't know how that would work given the ending of season
You know how it goes.
I mean, actually, I can see how it would work.
If you don't like it, you're a bad person.
You heard it here.
Yeah.
You want to say anything before you give us the next thing we're gonna watch?
Um, I guess just as a whole, I definitely. I guess it's just the little things because I couldn't. I had to get over the fact that she's a kid,
Mm-hmm.
right? They're gonna do right. She's like 4, so I have to kind of relax because I was just like, why is she doing this, this, and this? And then I realized, she's 4,
Yeah.
so I just kind of had to calm down because I was just like, why is she doing all of this? I gotta realize, she's a 4-year-old in Japan. Doesn't really know too much, and mom's absolute dog water.
I won't get over the cat.
There's a cute cat too.
They do talk about it later.
Okay,
Yeah.
but like Ray should have got his cat.
He got something better. He got a daughter.
You have both.
Nah, not with the way she was acting.
I'll hit the cat. But that's it out of me. I enjoyed this.
Yeah, it was really sweet.
I'm gonna finish it.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that's better. In some cases. In this case, it was better.
Yeah, I mean, anything else could have probably happened and I wouldn't have been okay.
The cat was assassinated.
Uh,
Last word was meow.
Meow.
He writes it in his book. All I'm gonna say is, okay, what are you gonna say? Lay it on me. Well, wait. It's not fair he lectured Ray about the cat and took in a kid. Yeah, they say that later on. They do say that later on, and he's like, remember when I said this? And Ray's like, shut the fuck up. How can you still be saying this? And I was like, damn.
Also, I'm pretty sure it's Ray's apartment too.
Yep. Yep.
Another question about like further actions. Does he ever go back to that hostess club or the casino?
So he doesn't go back, but those girls do see him again.
Okay.
I mean, well, no, he does go back at one point. But before that, they see him, and he's like, "Shut the fuck up! You don't know me."
Yeah, that sounds about right for an assassin in broad daylight.
He had his reasons for hiding from him. I think in that same episode he goes back, actually. I don't remember.
Blue hair. Woo. Okay.
Alright, so if nothing else is going to be added, what are we watching next time?
Alrighty. So, we are going to be watching, I'd put this on a pretty high pedestal in my list of animes that I would watch this again. And it's, let me go something.
Oh, I've never finished this one.
We're going to.
We'll see about that.
But yeah, it's, I believe the English title at the very least is
Rascal loves
Dream of Bunny Girl.
Oh, I thought it was Rascal Loves Bunny Girl Senpai.
It's Rascal Does Not Dream of a Bunny.
Next anime on Newgrounds only. Let's go. Onichichi.
Not Onichichi.
Bro, I feel like at this point, episode 100 has to be Onichichi.
And
I think I've said it once every episode. I feel like at this point,
at least once.
I feel like at this point it has to be
Absolutely.
Next anime by Verdictor Pixel. No. Vandal tells.
Oh God.
Alright, so Bunny Girl Senpai, I remember watching some of this. I got to like maybe the scientist girl.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I got past her, but I don't remember how far past her. But I do remember enjoying it, and I've been wanting to go back to it. So I can do that this next month, and I should be less busy, so maybe I'll be able to watch more. We'll see. Yeah.
Watch it together and hit me up.
I don't know, man. I don't know about that. Your girlfriend scares me.
She doesn't bite.
Not according to what she says.
Nah.
Ew, she literally roar XD. I'm banning her. I'm fucking banning her. Anyway, thanks for watching the Animation Revaluation podcast. This is a shorter episode, but it's good. What? Fucking watch the show. Fuck off. Bye.
Yeah. Peace.